Hi everybody, this is Linda from Linda's Crochet Channel. It's Monday, May 11th, 2026, day after Mother's Day. I hope you all enjoyed your day. Mine was quiet. I enjoyed it, but it was quiet. I have a few finished items I was going to show you today. I did do some shorts on them, but if you missed those, maybe you'll see the video and see what I've been up to the last few days. As you know, I was working on a shawl. Well, I finished that, and I thought I was going to have to use 2 of my mill-in cakes, or part of the 2 of them, but I actually finished the shawl. Once you started the decrease rows, it went pretty fast, and it didn't use as much yarn as I thought it was going to, so it ended up being all gray and black and kind of a silvery color, and this is what I had left of my first ball. It's about 0.6 ounces or something like that. I weighed it, but I forget now exactly what it said, but I did have enough with one ball, one cake I should say. They're not balls. I guess you can use those terms interchangeable according to some of the videos I've watched. But this is my shawl, and it turned out very pretty. It would need to be blocked before it shows the pattern completely, but you can see the pineapples in there, and then there's the repeat stitches, and you can see that it does kind of wave, which that would come out in the blocking, but you can see it went from black, and like I said, you made the complete edge of the pineapple, and you added the other edge to the pineapple, and then you filled it in through the center, like back and forth. So the first part was quite long, and then when you started decreasing, you decreased by half each time you hit a decrease row, and the pattern tells you how many repeats to do before you get to a decrease row. And then at the end you have your last decrease row to make your edge. I added a little border, a single crochet on the top of it, just because I wanted to look a little bit more finished, but it was very easy, not in the least intimidating, as long as you keep track of your rows. I kept a little tally sheet on the side to make sure I knew where I was. But if anybody wants to try it, I did link that in my other video. I'll try to link that pattern or pin it in the comments. Haven't figured out how to link things so they show up. And then yesterday, I was feeling a little stressed, and every time I'm a little stressed, I go to my thread. Thread is my stress reliever, and I made this cute little doily by the same designer, Kristen Amadal. And she did hers in yarn, I did mine in thread. Like I said, that's my stress reliever. It's very pretty. Didn't take long. I just took all day to do it. I'd work on a few rows and rounds, and then I'd set it down for a while and come back to it. It was fun. I enjoy thread. I like to make doilies. They're not too popular anymore, but I like to make them, so I just do it. And I also this week made my Duck Duck dishcloth, which is a make-along hosted by Mrs. Yarniverse and more. Each week she tells us which dishcloth to make, and we make it and send her a picture of it. This one was really easy. Just you start in one corner and go up, and then you decrease. You increase on each end, and then when you get to the center, you decrease on each end, and it comes out as a kind of a diagonal. I like this one. I'll probably make more of these someday. Not right away, because each week I have a new one to make. And I've had a long term, well, at least a couple months, what I call my secret challenge project. And Camille from Camille's Creations challenged me to make this. Like I said, it's not really my style. I gave a sneak peek a while back, but I had a hard time following the lady because she talks a lot. And I would get confused of where she was at, because she go off onto something right in the middle of giving the directions. But this is what I got. It's my skeleton. And I finished it up the other day. I've been putting it off because like I said, I got frustrated with not being able to follow exactly what she was doing. And I had to think about it for several days. Well, almost a week or so, I'd say. And then I kind of thought, well, I can do this. I just have to figure out what she's talking about and try it and do it. So basically, I mostly looked at her pictures and counted where she was doing her things and forgot about listening to her words. She was too wordy for me. I like to follow a pattern. That was nice about this little doily. You could watch the video and follow along if that's the way you like, or you could go to her site and the directions were there. And she also had a graph, which once I got the center part done, I followed the graph because that's a lot easier for me to just follow the graph when it's open work like that. I learned to read graphs, charts, I guess you call them, years ago when I first started crocheting. I guess I was silly enough to think that I could do any of it, just read the directions and do it. And I ordered Magic Crochet, a discontinued magazine. And in it would give you how to start it, like 2 or 3 sentences how to start. And then it was a graph. And they didn't give you the whole graph. They just gave you the section. And then it'd say, repeat this section around. So I learned to read the charts pretty well that way. And I like to work on charts. I like to work filet crochet from charts. That's kind of my favorite, filet crochet. Doilies are actually kind of a form of filet, some of them, but they call them different things. But that's what I've been up to this past 4 or 5 days. It's still pretty chilly here. It's nice and sunny today, but we're still only in the 50s, and I just don't want to go outside and walk around in the 50s. That's a little chilly for me, and in Michigan, there's always some kind of breeze going, which makes it feel colder, too. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go, and I hope you had a nice Mother's Day weekend, and I hope that you will like, subscribe, and comment on my videos and my shorts. Don't forget, 750 subscribers to get to my 75th birthday in August. I should have that pat down by now, how to say that, but I kind of stumbled over that one. That's all right. I'm kind of trying to hurry up here because I don't want my phone to shut off on me. It has a tendency to do that. But stop in and see me anytime. Let me know what you think of my videos. Let me know what you think I should do to make it more fun for you here. I'm going to try to put up a short at least every day. I have to find some new content for that, but we'll see what I can come up with. Sometimes I'm pretty crafty, but other times I draw a blank. Okay, you see the old lady's rambling again, so I'm going to let you go. You guys have a nice day and take care. Bye-bye.